In this tutorial, we'll be showing you how to set the tempo or speed for your session. This is useful in case you want to speed up or slow down your MIDI work later, or adjust the speed of the metronome clicks during your recording. If you do have intentions of altering your tempo, you may want to record in ticks display. This means your time references will be treated as relative subdivisions of the musical beat in thousandths. Changing the tempo will move events to a new position in order to maintain the same bar beat location relative to the new tempo in your window display. Alternatively, you may need to record in samples so that your tempo change won't affect the location of events already in the track. You set this up when you insert a new track, or you can switch on an already existing track. Here, you can select samples or ticks here, and let me change it back to ticks. The easiest way to set your tempo is to use the Song Start marker. It's the little red diamond you see in the tempo ruler. Double-click it, and the Tempo Change dialog window opens. Here you can enter the BPM or beats per minute value you want to use. This tempo will replace the default tempo. Let's change it to 100 here. You can enter the type of note resolution you'd like to use for one beat. We'll leave it at a quarter note. When you're finished making your changes, click OK. We now see our new tempo in the tempo ruler next to the Song Start marker. We've got 100 BPM noted. We can expand the transport window, include our counters. Let's include the MIDI controls too. We will also see the tempo marking here at 100 in 3/4 time. Changing the tempo doesn't affect the playback speed of recorded or imported audio. It will, however, change your bars and beats display. The faster your song is, the more bars you're going to have in a given time. You can also make changes to tempo from the transport window itself. This conductor icon enables the tempo ruler. It's blue when it's active. Let's click it to deselect it. When we disable our conductor, the tempo slider and the note resolution display field are active. We can now make our changes in this area. Let's change it back to 90. And we can enter an alternate note value if we like. I'm going to leave it at a quarter note. If you do a lot of work with MIDI, you can adjust your tempo from the Tempo Operations window. This is a more complex operation which we're going to explore in subsequent volumes of this course. Let's close on this to cancel out. Another way to open your tempo dialog change is to click on this little plus sign on the tempo ruler. The tempo ruler also offers us a way to make changes to portions of our audio. If we expand the tempo ruler, we can see the tempo editor. In the tempo editor, you use your edit tools to modify the tempo. The trimmer tool will scale a tempo up or down. If we select a portion of our piece, we can scale it up and down. If you tend to have frequent tempo changes in your music, this is a good place to do it. Each tempo change is a discrete, unique event that stays in effect until the next tempo change, and it's clearly marked in the tempo editor. Let's close the tempo ruler's graphic editor. Your changes will still be visible in the tempo ruler. If you're trying to get a tempo read on a live performer, let's say you want to set up a click track for a band that you're recording, usually the best way is to tap the tempo of the performance in real time. You can do it from your MIDI controller, or you can use the T key on your computer keyboard. Let me show you how to do this. In the MIDI tab of the Preferences dialog window, you need to enable Use MIDI to tap tempo. Click OK. Pro Tools will compute your tempo based on the average of your last 8 taps. Let's give it a try. It's actually pretty easy. I'm going to tap the T key on my keyboard. Select the active tempo indicator, and let's press play. You can see Pro Tools computing my tempo here. Looks like it's about 90 or 92. I'll just give it a few more taps here. Now press stop. And this concludes our overview of setting your tempo.